Hey guys, Alejandro Franco here, back with another video, and here I have another review, which is the 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming 6-inch homemade suit figure. So here we got it. I had this figure for quite a little while now. Well, maybe like a year and a half. Well, no, almost a year. So yeah, this is actually one of my favorite figures aside with the black suit Spider-Man. Just to give you a little bit enough close what he looks like. He's really good articulated, by the way. Whoops. So yeah, he's really good articulated. And he does come with an accessory. He comes with this quite useless web that does not stick, because when I first bought it, I thought it sticks to like the wall or windows, but it does not. It's just like a random accessory you can just use that like kind of doesn't matter. And this thing is kind of useless because you can't really do anything with it. So yeah, there's kind of no point of using it. But other than that, I like this figure. He's really good articulated on the sweatshirt and the sweatpants and even the boots. There's also a 12-inch figure, I believe, or a 10-inch figure of this same kind of one, except he has more like body joints, but which is a Marvel Legends version, but I do not have that. I might need to find that one. But this one is actually one of my favorite ones. This is a 6-inch figure, I believe it is. Or maybe it's a 5-inch or something. Or a 5.5. But, I don't know. To me, I think it's like a 6-inch. It's pretty much kind of the same size like the last figure I reviewed. So, yeah. He can move his arm. You can move his, the other joint of the arm, which you can't move it that much because this part just blocks it a little bit. You can give, and he has this webbing pose again. Like most Spider-Man figures, they have the webbing hand. And one thing you gotta be careful a little bit with this figure is that when you're putting this web in his hand, you can kind of like almost scratch his hand up. Because, let me give you an up close. If you guys see, it looks like the paint is almost starting to come off because of the scratchings from it. Or maybe it was like that, but that's one of the things you have to be careful when you're putting this into the hand. So yeah, he can also move his head. Same thing like all Spider-Man figures, technically. And I really like the articulation with like the sweatpants, like it looks like the movement marks. And this, which he does not have any like he does not have any feet joints, like you can't really move the ankles or whatever you would call it, like the last figure, which you can. I think with like all other Spider-Man 6-inch figures, you can't really pose them. I think that's pretty much only the Marvel Legends only. Or if you buy like those imported figures. Other than that, this is a really nice figure. I really love it. And I think this is actually, I would recommend this figure over the regular suit Spider-Man, because I really like how articulated it is and how well designed this figure really is. So yeah, this is definitely a keeper figure right here. And I think this figure cost me like $8, I believe, which is actually a really good price for a figure. Well, that's how much I bought it. Like, I believe I got this like what, like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, whatever, something like that. Just a few months after Spider-Man Homecoming released. And let me try to put the web on him. Alright. Alright. Now, this, like I said, it's kind of useless. Like, you can't really do much with it. Because you would think that, like, it can stick to the wall or something like that. But it can't. Or even if I stick it in something like that's like this kind of stuff, it still can't stick. Because it's not one of those like figures where you just like stick it to like a wall and it's like that. But so yeah, overall this is a really nice figure. I really love it. And like I said, this is a keeper figure right here. And like I said, I would recommend this figure over the regular Spider-Man figure. So if like you're trying to find a particular like this kind of specific Spider-Man figure, I would recommend this one over the original suit. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have to say for this review of the homemade suit Spider-Man Homecoming figure. So yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.